I want to share some thoughts with you today about pain. It's an appropriate day to speak about pain, and there's a lot of pain in this world. It's appropriate because on this day, the Jewish people mourn and share the pain of the destruction of the first temple, destruction of the second temple, and Jerusalem being plowed under. The pain I want to speak to you about today is that of our young people, our teenagers. I speak and work with many of them, and there's a lot of pain out there. Some of them, it's the pain of coming from troubled homes, troubled and dysfunctional homes. Some have experienced verbal and physical abuse. We have a very competitive educational program, educational system, and many are victims of the competition. They can't keep up with their siblings, and they are compared to their siblings. It could be ADD, it could be ADHD, it could be learning disabilities. But if they feel that they're not doing it, they're not keeping up, they're not accepted. You know, there was once a time perhaps when young people felt that they weren't accepted. They would just hang in there until things got better. Today, if they feel alienated, if they feel unaccepted, they leave. They leave the whole system. So many of them lack self-confidence and self-respect, and they just have a negative self-image. Do you know how a negative self-image, how much that hurts? And so how do they react, these young people? Either they rebel, or they escape, or both. Some become very, very angry and develop a angry world syndrome. And others try to escape. We know the escapes. Today it's drinking, it's drugs, it's gambling. If we don't reach these young people, they'll become addicts and they'll ruin their lives with addiction. We have the solution. We have devoted, dedicated Rebbeim that for 33 years have been reaching out to these young people. We have mentors and Rebbeim who can lend an ear to listen to these people, to hear their pain. We have people who can give unconditional love and acceptance even if you can't condone their behavior, but you can accept them as people. We have educators that know how to build self-confidence, and so important to fill the void, to fill the emptiness that these young people feel. But we can't do it alone. We can't do it alone. We need the funds to reach out to these people. We can bring a young person to Israel for a year, for him to discover himself, to change, to grow. And so often they themselves say to save their lives. Every child is a world in and of itself. Our sages tell us that if you save a person, it is as if you save the entire cosmos, the entire world. And we save a person by treating every person, every child as a world. Please help us. Become a partner and help us save a young person. And perhaps through this, Hashem will say enough, will say die to the tears and the pain of His people. Thank you.